I think Jesus is really right, no? Bakit nagde-diborsyo? Bakit naghihiwalay ang mga may asawa, mag-asawa? Ito, no? Point blank, straightforward. The Lord, no, told his audience, no, itong mga Pharisees, because, sabi niya, of the hardness of your hearts. That's why Moses allowed you to divorce your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. Hardness. Pag matigas ang puso ng mag-asawa, wala, maghihiwalay yan. No? At tama yan. Pag pinipilit ng isa, ayaw ng isa, ayaw nang makinig, ayaw nang sumunod, oh my God. No? Hardness of heart. Ito ang punot dulo kaya naghihiwalay yung dalawa. No? Ang dalawang mag-asawa, di ba? Now, how to soften the hardness of heart? I think that is a very important question. Paano palalambutin ang pusong bato? I think may kantang ganyan, no? Darren? Pusong bato. Okay. Oo, alam ni Darren yan. Okay. Ito nga, pusong bato. Paano natin mapapalambot ang bato? Okay. Hindi pwedeng ipukpok yan sa ulo natin. Talagang hindi lalambot yan. And I think the life of Saint Maximilian Kolbe, no, his life and his ministry will teach us how to soften our hearts. Not only, I think, the hearts of married people, no? At ano yung dalawang bagay na makikita natin sa buhay nito? Number one for me is his compassion. Alam niyo, ginawa nitong paring ito, sana magagawa ko rin, no? Pero ako, hirap talaga. No? Because he stepped forward during the time that, yung mga prisoners, dapat 10, no? In exchange for a prisoner who escaped, no? 10 ang papatayin. Okay? They will put them into that starvation bunker. No? Hindi napili itong paring ito, 10. Yung isa, no? Hindi ko masyadong alam yung pangalan, pero Franzek ang kanyang first name. John Zikak, parang ganyan. Nakalimutan ko na. Pero anyway, that man was chosen, no? And he is a Polish army sergeant. Isang sarento. No? At siya talagang sumigaw. Sabi niya, wag ako dahil may asawa ako. May 2 anak ako. Gusto kong bumalik sa pamilya ko. And he was crying out loud. Pero napili siya. 10 silang, no, doon sa starvation bunker. And when, ito nga, si Maximilian Kolbe heard, no, the plea, the cry of this army sergeant. Ito. Sabi niya sa officer, ako na lang ang kunin mo. Dahil ako, sabi niya, matanda na at wala akong asawa, wala akong pamilya. Sabi niya, talaga? Sabi ng sige, halika. And that army sergeant's life was saved. Okay? Dahil ano yung karakter ni Saint Maximilian Kolbe? No? Napakalambot na puso. Naawa siya. Parang, ang lugar niya o ang sarili niya, he was able to put his life, his spirit doon sa sapatos, no? Into the shoe of that army sergeant. And that is compassion. It is the ability, no, to put ourselves into the shoe of the other. When we feel what they feel, no, when we experience what they experience, that really moved Saint Maximilian Kolbe to offer his life for that army sergeant. Sino sa atin, di ba? Siguro sa atin, hindi ko naman kakilala yan. Hindi ko naman kaano-ano yan, di ba? Again, no, yung hardness of heart. Paano natin masosoften yan? Ito, compassion. When we are one, we can identify, no, with the suffering, the pain, the hurts of other people. At kung minsan, yan ang kulang sa mga mag-asawa din. Diba? yung pain ko, alam ko, pero yung pain mo, hindi ko alam. That's why, itong hardness of heart sa mga mag-asawa, it does not happen overnight, I tell you. Konti-konti yan, no? Parang mga gallstones, di ba? Mga kidney stones natin. Yung mga may bato sa inyo, mag-start ng mga maliliit yan eh, no? Like for example, mga unresolved petty arguments. Yan. Yung mga mag-aaway kayo ng konting mga maliliit na bagay. Tapos lalaki yan, lalaki yan. There will be miscommunication and because of your individual difference, kung minsan lalaki yung mga issues nyong mag-asawa. Kasi nagiging matigas. Gusto mong manalo because of your pride, because of your selfishness. Ang daming mga dahilan bakit tumitigas ang puso ng tao. No? Pero compassion, I think, will soften the heart, no, of a Christian. And second, I think it's not only compassion, because I think these are the two distinct qualities of the heart of Saint Maximilian, no? A compassionate heart and a heart, no, that is ready to sacrifice. That compassion, he put it into action. He put it into practice. No? Sacrifice. O yan. Naku, sa mga mag-asawa, sacrifice, ewan ko. Kung minsan hanggang una lang yan. No, yung mga sacrifice. Pag nagliligawan kayo, yan, medyo, sige. I will sacrifice my schedule. I will sacrifice my... Pero kung minsan, pag tumatagal na, naku, wala na yung mga sacrifice na yan. But sacrifice, I tell you, no, is really a true trademark of true love. Because love, true love, sacrifices. No, it is not ego-centered, but it is always other-centered. Yung benefit, yung welfare, yung kapakanan ng, no, ang iyong minamahal. Iyon, isasacrifice mo yung sarili mo para sa iba. And I think ito ang para sa akin dalawang, no, pwedeng gawin natin kung mayroong tayong batong puso. Baka maliit pa lang yung batong yan. Palambutin na natin. No, learn the way of compassion. Feeling, identifying, experiencing what others feel. And second, let us put that into action by the little sacrifices that we do. Siguro magandang question sa atin yung pagkagising natin sa umaga, no? What is a small, no? A little inconvenience, okay? Discomfort, di ba? On my part, that I can do, no? Okay, you will suffer to lighten the burden of this person, to lighten the burden of my co-workers, di ba? To lighten the burden of other people who are in need. Ano kaya yung magagawa kong konting inconvenience, discomfort, no? Na pwede kong isacrifice para maging magaan ang dinadala ng ibang tao. Lalong-lalo na ngayon, no? Flooding sa atin dito sa Pampanga, nag-aapilang sakop, di ba? Ito po, no? I think our generosity, compassion, and of course, our sacrifices, no? No matter how little, will I believe help us soften, no, the hardened hearts that we have. Together with our intercession, no, and our prayers, of course, through the intercession of Saint Maximilian Kolbe. Let the Lord today touch our hardened hearts so that He may create in us compassionate and the heart that sacrifices. Amen.